And we're back.
And we're back. Yes.
All right. Before we get started in this very interesting movie,
Absolutely.
I do want to make a quick announcement before we get started. A little update for those who are watching this show. As I've mentioned before, there's a fan poll of us on fanpop.com apparently. And the reason I mentioned this is because I actually made an account and I started talking with a guy. I was curious, you know.
Sure.
I was curious. It turns out he's a pretty nice guy. Very big fan.
Rock on.
And I was answering some fan questions until FanPop inexplicably blocked me for no apparent reason. Yeah, it was really weird.
All right. This is a place only for the fans, sir. You, sir, are not a fan. You are creating content.
I know. How dare you come to our secret area?
Exactly.
I don't know. They just like completely blocked me and they let me back in. But it made me realize, like, you know, if you guys have questions, on the off chance any of you guys actually watch the show enough to have questions, which apparently is at least one of you, I have an email set up for just a specific occasion. That's why I mentioned now. So,
oh man.
Well, I've had to get subscribers boost somehow, so I've made a lot of fake accounts.
Oh, there we go. So he's got a number of emails set up for just this instance.
But this one in particular, we are using for questions and answers. So if you guys have a question you guys want to shoot me away, just send an email to michaelthecomicnerd@gmail.com, and I will answer them at my earliest discretion.
Nice. You should have that written down in the description as well.
I will. It'll be at the bottom, Michael, or in the description, or in the video, whatever I'm lazy enough to do.
All right.
So there you go. There's that. Now, on to the movie. Last Witch Hunter. Kinda liked it.
Yes. Latest Vin Diesel movie. I did not do any research into this thing beforehand.
I saw a trailer. I was like, yes!
I saw a trailer. I saw Vin Diesel. I saw swords. I'm like, this is gonna be great.
Fuck yeah.
I heard it was based off of his D&D character.
Is it really?
Yes.
I did not hear that. That makes so much more sense now.
Like, I had 8 or 9 friends send me this video that I still haven't actually watched.
It's a Vin Diesel D&D thing?
Yeah, it's Vin Diesel playing D&D. They're calling it D&Diesel.
I haven't watched it yet. I know of it, but I haven't watched it either. It sounds amazing. I would love playing D&D with Vin Diesel. That'd be fucking awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Vin Diesel, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Stallone, all playing D&D together.
Can we add Dwight Johnson?
Absolutely. Dwight Johnson. Who would Dwight Johnson be? The gnome. The beefiest gnome on the face of the planet.
They just make like a bunch of gnomish bards that are a boy band. You're sitting there to run the game and you're just like, this is not what I planned.
Stallone is like Stallone's the drums and sort. No, Stallone's the lead singer, just doing cover bands of like Fall Out Boy. The phoenix inside of me. That's how I imagine Stallone sings.
All right, wow.
Better than Schwarzenegger. How wonderful life is. Anyway,
yes,
little Billy Joel.
Excellent.
Anywho, we haven't even talked about the movie yet. We're already on tangents.
No, exactly. If I'm gonna hear Schwarzenegger sing something, I want him to sing from the soundtrack of Toy Story.
By the way, just enunciate Schwarzenegger a little better.
Schwarzenegger?
Because that Nager part sounded almost completely different there for a second.
Whoa!
I'm just saying.
You are looking for things in my words, sir.
Oh, like you've never done that. And the course of the almost 3 years we've been doing this show, oh yeah, you've never picked on me for something small I've done in the past.
I am a paragon of virtue. Give or take lying. Sorry. Okay, about the movie though. Yeah, let's talk about the movie. Right.
So, obviously we had fun watching this little... It's not a good movie. It's not a good movie.
This is a great movie.
It's a B movie through and through. If you're the kind of person that likes that kind of movie, you'll like this perfectly fine. But if you take, like, it's some movies I feel like critics take way too fucking seriously. Like, I think that's 18% or something on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, guys,
really?
Lighten the fuck up.
Wow. No, I really enjoyed this movie. It had one huge plot hole.
One?
One.
Only one?
Yes, one.
Okay.
There's a lot of it that can be, you know, I was willing to let go, but there was one thing that I kept waiting for them to explain or waiting for the turn, and it did not happen.
Oh, what was that?
So, we're gonna talk through the whole plot of this thing?
Okay.
Because I can point out the plot hole when we get to it.
Yeah, okay.
There's some explanation getting to it.
Okay, let's start. There we're beginning though. So the movie starts out with the newest episode of Vikings.
Yes.
Because Vin Diesel looks he has this weird like man bun beard thing going on.
He's somewhere between a Viking and a modern hipster.
A little bit, yeah. But either way, he's with these gangs of other like Viking hunters called witch hunters called the Axe and Cross. The Axe and Cross, that was it.
Yes.
Basically, they go to this giant tree that looks like either like a mutant giving tree or the giant tree from Avatar. Maybe a little.
I was kind of thinking like it's like a giant version of Rafiki's tree in Lion King. Like,
wouldn't that be great if that was the witch? Just wait, do you hear that? Something by a dun da da da. Oh, whatever the hell he says in that movie.
All right. So,
watch people.
Yeah, so they go into this tree, and there are these weird, glowing hive-looking things. If you've got a problem with like flying bugs, this may not be a great movie for you.
That's all CGI, so it's pretty easy.
It is, but they were really well done.
This was better CGI than the fucking last CGI movie I saw.
There were a number of moments in this where I could not tell if the insects were CGI or practical effects.
It'd be a little bit of both.
When that happens, I'm really happy.
Yeah.
Like, I really like it when you can't quite tell.
Like, there were times in, like, the Witchley I couldn't tell sometimes was practical or CGI. I mean, obviously you can tell a lot of it was CGI. Yeah. But, like, sometimes, like...
There were some rough moments in the effects, but the insects themselves, I think, were really well done. But yeah, so they're going into this tree. You've got these glowing hive things. The dialogue makes reference to the Black Plague being a result of this witch. And
even though reality was actually gerbils.
Gerbils, huh?
Yeah, that's what they found out.
Really? I had no idea. Like, I'd heard various rodents explained, but I've never heard gerbils get the rap for the Black Plague.
No, this is actually more of a recent development, actually. They found out, like, hey guys, maybe it wasn't rats that did it. Maybe it was actually gerbils that actually spread the Black Plague.
You know, we could have halted all this with a little bit of colorful plastic tubing.
Actually, there's a great last week tonight John Oliver sketch about it.
Okay.
Where he goes like, we apologize to you rats for years. We've discriminated against you and hunted you down and all that stuff. And then he goes, so we apologize. And it takes a dark turn. Dark Music Blood's like, dun, and turns a picture of a gerbil. And he goes, and as for you. You dirty little motherfuckers. We built you wheels to run in. And you deceived us all this time. We'll go look it up, it's amazing.
Just like the 1%, man. We thought they were adorable. We built them wheels to run. Wait, no, the analogy doesn't quite work. But
no, man, we're the gerbils.
Oh, I hate running.
Me too.
It shows.
It's okay, dude. It's like, yeah, dude, let's run. Oh, shit. Dude, we only made it to the end of the block. I know, just go ahead.
My arch nemesis, cardio.
I'm a weightlifter, dude. I don't do cardio. Fuck that shit.
Well, yeah, no, shit. Pick up heavy stuff. I can do that.
Yeah. Or run? Fuck you. I'm not doing that. I'll meet you there, all right? I'll take the car. I'll meet you up at the top of the hill.
Exactly.
I will ride alongside you and crank up Eye of the Tiger as loud as I can. Just go, you go, man. You can do it. You keep running. You go up that hill. Ooh, that looks hard. Oh, you tripped. Hope you're okay. Keep running. Get back up. You're fine. It's early. Like, we saw this early. I'm tired. I get a little wonky. I don't know what's wrong.
But they wind up fighting the witch queen and her coven in this creepy tree, and guys are dying left and right. I mean, they make it look like everybody freaking dies except for Vin Diesel here.
Yeah, but Vin Diesel has his magic flaming sword, which was kind of fucking awesome.
Well, it wasn't even magic. The hilt of it exuded oil, which he then lit.
Fucking awesome.
Which is great. I was like, yes!
It's like in How to Train Your Dragon 2, we had the flaming sword in that too.
Exactly,
like,
yeah, the flaming sword there. Never mind that, like, maintaining a flame as hot as that would be on the blade would do horrible, horrible things to that blade.
Oh yeah.
But even still,
we're not thinking
we're gonna let that go here. Exactly.
It's too fucking cool to think about.
Awesome. And as he skewers the witch with the sword, she curses him with immortality, that he's lost everything and now just wants to die, and he's not gonna get to.
Yeah, 800 years later.
Except fast forward 800 years.
Vin Diesel He's doing pretty good for himself, actually.
He really is. Like, he's flying in a much higher class airplane than I've ever gotten to fly in.
I know, right?
And
he's got this...
And I've flown JetBlue. Wait.
I've rode American.
Oh.
It's like the peanuts of airplanes. I got JetBlue. I got United. I got American.
Hey, man, at least it's not Delta.
That is true. Could be worse.
Oh, man.
I've thrown some shitty-ass airplanes.
I flew across the country once on a Delta plane, and we're not reviewing airlines today. Let's get back to the movie.
Oh, you want a bad airplane? Go to American Eagle. That's a piece of shit airplane. That's like a
nice.
That's a fucking twig with wings.
So he's flying Abu Dhabi Air.
Is that what it was called?
That's what it was called. It's written on the wall of the plane there.
You're paying way more attention than I was.
Oh, heck yeah, man. So, he winds up approaching this young kind of punk rock witch. She's been in stuff. I don't remember her name.
Wait, was it a she? Wait, I thought it was a boy. I thought it was a boy. But the kid on the airplane?
Yes. That was a woman.
Okay.
All right.
I just thought it was like a very feminine male.
No.
Okay. Well.
She's been in stuff, though. I can't remember. She plays similar characters in other things. But anyways.
Either way.
She's got these magic runes that can control weather. Mm-hmm. And a lightning storm starts happening around the plane, and Vin Diesel manages to separate the runes from one another, and the storm immediately calms down just before the plane is just torn apart.
Yep.
Honestly, I thought that was really kind of cool.
Well, my thought process of that was like, what jackass airplane captain looked at that giant fucking clown and go, yeah, we're gonna go through that.
I'm pretty sure it was forming around them because of the magic.
Sorry, we didn't see that happen though, so really just like the captain made just very poor decisions.
Right?
Like this century's Captain Phillips.
Oh.
Yeah, I went there.
Yeah.
Except getting invaded by space pirates, which kind of would have been awesome too. Anywho.
But yeah, one thing I found kind of amazing is, of course, everyone's freaking out as this turbulence is happening. The masks drop down. Everyone, including the witch, is putting on the masks except Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel is having the time of his fucking life.
And it keeps cutting over to this like 6-year-old blonde kid who's like peeking between the seats at Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel goes,
at one point he winks at the kid, and the kid like smiles at it. And I'm just like, kid, no, this is the one guy not wearing an air mask. Like, clearly he is up to some shit here.
God bless Vin Diesel. He's having the time of his goddamn life in this movie. He's having so much fucking fun.
So, but yeah, so then he goes and flirts with the stewardess. And,
of course, as one does.
Exactly. Move forward to the hotel Vin Diesel's staying at, and Michael Caine shows up as a Catholic priest.
Love it. Already love it.
Like, I had not realized he was in this movie.
I forgot he was in it too. I know.
So as soon as I hear his voice, I'm just like, yes.
It's like, it's either Michael Keaton or Morgan Freeman, who has to be like the narrator in every movie that exists now.
Right.
And I love both of them, so I'm totally okay with it.
I have no problem with either of them narrating anything.
I mean, I'm still sad that Michael Keaton was in Cars 2, but you know, I gotta let that one slide eventually.
Are you saying Michael Keaton? I believe
Michael Caine. Michael Keaton was he was in Toy Story 3.
There we go.
Yeah, okay. Michael Caine was in Cars 2.
Yes.
I'm thinking of Spotlight at the Nurgle. Is that right? That's
okay.
Yeah.
So anyways, but yeah, so Michael Caine's in it, and I'm just like, that just made this movie even more awesome.
And of course, they kill him off in like the first 20 minutes.
They do, mostly.
He's dead most of the time. Mostly.
Exactly. There's a big difference between mostly dead and all the way dead. And they're all the way dead. All you can do is search their pockets for spare change.
Princess Bride.
Yep.
Anyway, I got like 30 minutes. Let's
okay, let's move forward. So, he finds out that it was a plague fly involved in killing and interrogating Michael Caine's character. Vin Diesel discovers this, and so now he's out for blood. He's got to find the guy who, cursed Michael Caine and kill this witch so that he can save his friend.
With his sidekick, Frodo Baggins.
Yes.
Elijah Wood's in this movie.
Elijah Wood shows up. I didn't know he was in it. His appearance was... honestly, I didn't know it was going to happen. I'm going to leave it there.
Not a big Elijah Wood fan?
you know, it's really, really hit and miss with me. Like,
yeah, I can see that.
You know, he was amazing in Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man 3 happened. And...
Are you confusing Elijah Wood with Tobey Maguire?
Yes. Yes, I am. Michael Caine, Michael Keaton.
Hey, that was a name mix-up. I didn't go, man, Michael Caine was really rough in the first Batman movie. Did not fit the Joker at all.
Alright, so my bad. Okay. Yeah, so
how do you confuse Elijah Wood with Tobey Maguire? Tobey Maguire looks like a goofy nerd. Elijah Wood looks like a deer in the headlights. How do you mix that up?
I don't even know. Yeah, even now I'm confused.
You know, you're probably just thinking of that trailer they were both in the Tropic Thunder movie.
That could do it.
Where they were both priests. And
there we go.
And they were gay.
All right.
You remember that? You remember that fake trailer in Tropic Thunder?
I do. Yes, now I do. It was Satan's Abbey.
That was
it. All right. So, but yeah, so with his help with his new sidekick, he has to investigate it. The clue left to him by Michael Caine is remember your death. And so he's trying to figure it out, goes for a memory spell at this bar. And now we're getting to the plot hole that really, really bugged me through the whole movie. Is this woman owns the bar. It's like a witch's bar. No humans are there or anything. Vin Diesel goes to her for a memory spell. While they're there, the bad guy who cursed Michael Caine, is called Belial, is, like...
Yeah, so, like, whoever wrote that name down clearly never said it out loud. Because Belial is like, Belly what? Belial.
I think you wanted to go for something akin to, you've got Beelzebub and all these other different classic names for the devil or various demons. Whatnot. Belial kind of has that same ring to it.
See, I'm just thinking of Stephen Lynch song now. My friends all call me Beelzebub, but you can call me Beels.
Yes, the big Beezy.
I love to take romantic walks and go club some baby seals.
Excellent. All right, so
yeah,
Belial gets away. The bar burns down. What was her name?
Chloe.
Chloe.
Yeah.
Okay. Chloe is who owns the place, and she goes back to her apartment. She starts sensing like dark magic or something, runs around turning on all the lights. The lights explode and all go out because the light bulbs burst. She opens the fridge to get light. I thought that was kind of creative.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, kudos for thinking of light sources.
You know what would have been great if she opened the fridge and she just went zoom.
That would have been funny. But yeah, so then...
Just like, okay, need a source of light. Open the fridge. Zoom, motherfucker. Zoom, shit.
She opens the fridge. That's the source of light. She's like, I gotta get out of here. Goes to grab her jacket, and the fridge is pushed closed by some sort of supernatural force. Go figure you couldn't blow those light bulbs.
Right.
A fridge is nuke-proof, so...
Dun, 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 dun.
But... So then she gets dragged down into this underworld-ish teleportation thing and reappears in Vin Diesel's bed.
Yeah, because he pulled her out of there.
Did it explain that he did that?
Well, they show someone pulling her out of there right before it cuts to black.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
I somehow missed that.
Yeah, you
I spent the whole movie going, she got teleported to his bed and no one's asking questions.
No, they showed that. You can see his arms reach out and pull her back in. And you can kind of hear his voice a little bit in the background.
Okay, I must have somehow completely overlooked that.
Yeah.
Because I spent more than half the movie from there going like, she's going to turn on him. Someone planted her there. Something's going to happen. And no, she stays loyal the whole time. She's the romantic interest, the female heroine.
And of course, Frodo's the one that turns into an evil bastard. Fucking bastard can't destroy anything, right?
He can't break anything. Because, it turns out that the Witch Queen's heart was left intact because if they destroyed it, Vin Diesel would no longer be immortal.
Yeah.
And at 800 years old, he probably wouldn't hold up very well.
Yeah, I would imagine not. Like, that was a plot hole that bugged me through the entire movie. Because I was like, realistically, the brain is not meant to hold 800 years worth of memory. He would have fallen apart and gone insane years ago. That was going through my head.
Yeah, I guess that's a solid point of realism missing right there.
But the same reason Wolverine gets away with it. We just don't ask the question. We just go along with it.
There's a great series, comic book series called Powers.
Yeah, I know Powers.
That I recommend where the main character you find out midway through the series, is immortal. He's been around. He's evolved along with humanity, so he's dates back to pre-caveman status.
Oh yeah, so he's basically what's that DC character's name? The villain. Fuck, it's gonna bug me. He's also immortal. He was in the Justice League series.
He's Vandal Savage.
Vandal Savage, that was it. Like the one that freezes Hitler, which was great.
Yes. So, but the explanation behind that for his mind and everything is he can only remember the previous roughly a century.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the memories fade as they go further back. And so, yeah, he only holds the latest, like, 30, 40 years in clarity, and then from there it starts fading. Beyond a century, he doesn't remember anything.
Yeah.
And it's great because he's got this nemesis that has kept showing up through history who doesn't forget things and is kind of crazy for it, but was also pissed off because every time he shows up after, like, 300 years, like the main character's like, who are you?
It's like,
the villain's like, come on! So, but yeah, see, and I would agree. And then again, he doesn't remember everything with crystal clarity. That's why he spends half the movie trying to get a freaking memory spell figured out.
Well, to be fair, he was also burnt alive to a crisp at that point.
You know, I'd remember that. I don't know how many details I'd remember, but I'd be like, ooh, yeah, that
really hurt.
Yeah, I burnt my hand on a frying pan when I was 9. I still remember it.
We're talking about Vin Diesel, man. We're talking.
It's true.
What we now realize, though, is the Fast and the Furious series is a sequel to The Last Witch Hunter.
Oh my god.
He retired from his life of witch hunting and went to drive on fancy cars.
Alright guys, here's the new challenge. Take the Pixar continuity concept, apply it to Vin Diesel movies.
Yeah.
Give us a straight timeline.
But let's see, Vin Diesel came to Earth as a giant robot. And after his...
Piloted by Riddick.
And after his sacrifice to save the small town, his consciousness was delivered into the Riddick pilot.
Oh my gosh, yes.
After which point, he was transported back in time to an old Viking age, where he became a witch hunter until he was turned immortal. 800 years later, he retires
saves the president as Triple X.
And then he decided to take it easy, so he started driving cars for races. Fuck yes!
If you guys can come up with a better version of this, we want to read it.
I absolutely want to see this. Wouldn't it be amazing if someone actually made this?
No, what's amazing is if Hollywood makes it. They're just like, screw it, we're doing this.
And then years in the future, Vin Diesel lays in the ground with his witch wife and turns into a giant tree. Where he goes into space. Where they have a son named Groot who tragically dies.
Oh.
So now in memory, the only sentence he can say is, I am Groot, in memory of his dead son. And then he joins the Guardians.
There's some tragic betrayal that results in him, like, refusing to lie anymore after the disodyssey that tore apart his family. And as a result, the only thing he is certain of is his own identity, and thus all he says is, I am Groot. Getting way darker than Groot's meant to be. But I'm still down with it.
And he spent years trying to redeem himself by helping his poor raccoon friend, bringing flowers to little children all over the galaxy.
So, back to the movie.
Oh, these tangents are fun today.
No, this is great. So,
it's been a while since we had a good tangent video.
Exactly.
Anyway, where were we?
The witch queen gets resurrected after they get the heart.
Yeah.
And the prison where they've been keeping all the witches captive has turned out to be, of course, the perfect coven of a bunch of angry, dangerous witches who want to destroy humanity for her to bring back the plague in giant storm of flies form.
Which, like, just randomly burst out and then quickly die not too long afterwards because the witch gets killed.
The whole thing gets built in the Catholic Church. It bursts out of the Catholic Church, and at the end of the movie, supposedly not long thereafter, the whole church is completely intact. So who knows what's going on there?
Well, I don't know. Catholics are sneaky. I'm kidding. I'm
just gonna say now, if you ever merchandise, once again, that's a great T-shirt. Well, you know, Catholics are sneaky. No context. Like, just you do that and get the rights to put the axe and cross logo on it, and it's just like done.
I would get sued by so many people.
Who gets to you first, Lionsgate or the Vatican?
Probably the Vatican, because as we know, Catholics are sneaky.
Oh my God.
And they have Jewish accountants.
Pope ninjas.
New Pope, all a lie.
Oh my God.
High works in secret.
Oh man. I want Pope ninjas now. It's gonna be a terrible movie. I have no doubt of that, but I want Pope ninjas.
It's like, what was one comedian I was listening to? Is like, how is it like every pope from the beginning of time slowly starts hunching over as time goes on? Why does every pope become a popostrophe?
Nice. Wow.
So now that we're done making fun of the Catholic Church, I'm kidding. No offense to actual Catholics in there. I have no disrespect at all. We're just making jokes. Learn to laugh for yourself. It's a good habit.
We can't measure up to the Vatican, and in comedy, the trick is to always punch up.
That is true.
You know, Catholic Church, if you can't take a joke from a couple of nerds in a car, I'm sorry.
But I look forward to our Catholics are sneaky shirts.
Oh my God, yes.
Also, outside the Vatican Church.
Not gonna lie, I would wear the crap out of that.
So, like, the funny part was, like, kind of going back to the D&D thing, there were so many parts, like, especially in the beginning, when one of the Vikings just randomly dies because he just has an axe handle and it, like, turns out to spike him and poison him. All you can think of is, like, oh, he failed his trap check. Or,
right?
Or one, it's like, oh, he failed his Constitution saving throw. So, this is why you roll carefully, kids. Or you have luck like me, no matter how well you roll, you always roll a fucking 1.
That's how it goes.
That actually happened once. I actually have these online groups that I play with, and we use like Roll20 to play, and this Roll20 dice system always screws me over.
That is amazing.
So when we actually met in person, my friend had this 34. I was like, no, it's because you're not actually real dice. The day you use real dice, the day your luck will turn around. So we meet in person. He goes, okay, I want to test something. He gives me his dice that he always gets like amazing rolls with. I roll it once, 1.
Awesome.
We're like, God, are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
Anyway, so yeah, fight ensues. A lot of crazy shit happens. A lot of kind of fun, dumb visuals, including a lightning storm inside a cave.
Yes.
With a lightning penis sword again.
I was amazed it didn't become a lightning penis sword.
It kind of did at the very end, though.
It was so close. But yeah, so he pulls out the runes that he warned the witch at the beginning that, like, good thing you didn't get them wet, and drops them in a pool of water, because that's a smart practice.
Yeah.
But, you know, Chekhov's gun, so...
Fuck it. We're gonna go.
Rock on, we're gonna go with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so then you have this, like, lightning column bursting out of this pool of water, and he's pulling out his sword, and I'm just like... Vin Diesel watches our reviews. Vin Diesel is going to take this movie that I've thoroughly enjoyed and is going to slay the Witch King with a 30-foot lightning penis. And he doesn't.
Unfortunately,
and I'm very thankful. But at the same time, it would have been amazing to realize, like, there's no way. He had to have watched us.
Fear my lightning penis.
Critical
hit. Boom.
I always knew I was a fan of Vin Diesel. I didn't know he was a fan of me.
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
I don't even know. I would geek so hard. Like,
Vin Diesel, you're watching this. Go play D&D with us.
Oh my God.
We won't let you have a 30-foot lightning penis sword.
No.
He has got to roll a perfect 12.
I draw a line.
Well, you're not the dungeon master here, sir. I will take up the mantle just for this occasion.
Oh my God. All right.
Alright, so we have a lightning penis sword.
Yes.
Dwayne Johnson approaches you with his breastplate. It's way too small for his actual breast. What do you do?
How many Hercules can we get into one gaming session?
Apparently 2.
You say that now, but then Kevin Sorbo emerges from the shadows.
You all join together and say, I'm on my way. I can go the distance.
There we go. All right.
We've come full circle. This has been a weird review.
This has been a weird review, but it's been fun, and it was a fun movie.
Yeah.
If you enjoy supernatural action movies with kind of campy dialogue and very campy effects that are still really kind of cool,
yeah, I'm 100%.
check out this movie.
It's a B movie. It's absolutely a B movie. It kind of knows it's a B movie. It's not trying to be anything more than what it is.
The genre are B movies.
True, but this one especially is a B movie. Like, the only thing I've seen likes in a while, I mean, not I Frankenstein, which is bad.
Yeah.
Was like Van Helsing is a guilty pleasure for me.
Oh, totally.
Like, I will admit, like, if Van Helsing's on TV, I will watch the shit out of it, no matter how insanely dumb it is. And it is an insanely dumb movie.
One thing I do want to note, just because it really impressed me here, is there's a moment, the second half of the movie, where Vin Diesel pulls down the sword from like this top shelf that he had used to kill the Witch Queen the first time. And I'm looking at it and going, man, that blade seems kind of short. And I realize Hollywood has this amazing tendency of using oversized weapons to look impressive and to add to the effect. The length of this blade matches the length of Vin Diesel's arm, which is the proper length used in, like, back when swords were used in actual combat and things. If a blade was made for you, that's the measurement the blacksmith would use to work leverage and use of the blade and everything. In order for it to be the best sword possible for you, it was measured to your arm. And so, it's not that it's a terribly short blade, it's that it's a very realistic concept of the blade. Not that all the ways it's wielded are fully realistic, but I thought that was a really great effect to use in props and everything. It shows some thought forwardness that I enjoyed.
Fair enough, I can respect. I mean, like, okay, I learned something today. The more you know.
Yeah.
Oh. But anywho, so yeah, like, I mean, there's really not much more to say. We've kind of gone over the entire plot. A movie ends where they go off to do fight. It's kind of
totally sequel bait.
It totally sequel baits, and like, I'm getting really tired of sequel baiting.
Short of a hand coming out of the grave dirt, like, you know.
It's like, no, there's a darkness greater than this one, and it's waiting for your death, so you must fight on.
Yeah. I hold to my statement at the end there, though. We now have Chloe, the red-headed witch, who's our mage. Vin Diesel's our fighter. Michael Caine is our elderly priest cleric. The sequel, we must pick up a thief. We must finish out the fantasy party.
Dracula for Dracula Untold. Did you watch that movie?
I have not.
It's kind of amazing.
All right.
There's a scene in that movie where the main bad guy, after Dracula starts beating up all their army, goes, they cannot fear what they cannot see, so he sends his armies in blindfolded. This actually happens. And me and Cody was with us at the time, both had the same thing of, yes you fucking can! It's kind of the scariest thing of all! It also has a giant fist made out of bats that slams into the ground and scatters an entire huge army.
Awesome.
It's amazing. And the movie ends with him in modern day times.
I'm gonna have to go watch this.
It's fantastic. But either way, it is entirely plausible. We can see a crossover where Vin Diesel, the last witch hunter, runs into a modern day Dracula.
You know, it's true. I'd love if they do a sequel to see a more diverse cast. That being said, if they make the thief the token black guy, that would be disappointing. Also, if they make the thief the token acrobatic martial artist Asian guy, that would also be disappointing. So I don't know what they're gonna do with it.
This is not gonna get a sequel. This is not gonna get a sequel.
Oh, I don't care if it's straight to DVD. I am watching this sequel. It's gonna tie it all together. It's gonna be the Vin Diesel story.
You know, it's actually kind of funny. You know, this is kind of off topic. Well, you know, you're watching our show.
Whoa,
anyway, off topic.
What? We're getting off topic. Somebody stop us!
Well, it's like, you know what's bad with the South Park joke they made for fucking years, and I never caught it until like a month ago when I realized that Token was the token black guy.
Yes!
And I never realized that his name was a joke about that until they kind of explicitly, he goes, like, and when PC Principal comes in and goes, what is this? Like, where's the diversity? Well, we have Token, he's the black guy. And I was like, son of a bitch!
Yeah.
How did I never figure this out?
Yeah, no. South Park is so self-aware.
I'm still kind of mad at myself that it took me that long to figure it out. I was like, oh, he's just Token. So maybe it just shows that I don't see the world that way. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I say that after I made the Catholics a sneaky joke earlier in the review.
Hey, prove us wrong.
He said it, not me.
Bring it, Pope Ninjas.
Yeah, they'll do it. And they'll do it seeing Nirvana, too. You'll know it, too, when they all start doing, like, Catholic chanting. Here we are now. Entertain us. Dance, West, dance. The apostrophe comes in. You have spoken ill against us, Wesley Moots. We have sent a Van Helsing to come take you out. Ironically, Hugh Jackman walks in.
And it goes full circle. Right. So, yeah, no. Good
and he
movie.
says, look down. Look down.
God. All right. We're running out of you were on time for me.
Yeah, I got like 30 minutes to eat lunch before
Let's go for previews.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, so I can actually have time to eat before my next movie.
Yes.
So let's see, we got Allegiant? Is that the next in the Divergent trilogy?
Okay.
This movie needed...
Did you see the second one?
I haven't seen any of them.
The first one is, in my opinion, the best of these dystopian teen movies.
Really? Because I thought Hunger Games was pretty good.
Hunger Games is the only series I've actually read. I have problems with the Hunger Games series.
Oh, okay.
In the movies, it's actually much better because they have to tell it in a better way.
Mm-hmm.
They have to make Katniss a hero. In the books, Katniss is almost everyone's pawn, and it really pissed me off.
She's still kind of in the movies, too.
She is kind of, but a lot more so in the books, in my opinion.
Fair enough.
So it's an interesting character study, but honestly, a lousy female role model heroine.
Fair enough.
But that being said, I haven't read the Divergent series. I saw the first movie. I thought it was pretty good. I haven't seen the second one.
Yeah, I needed
now we have a third one coming up.
It's amazing how we've gone away without seeing any of these movies so far.
Right?
Because this came out...
I don't know how you get away with not seeing these movies.
I don't they always come out during busy times, so like it's usually one that slips through the cracks.
All right.
It's kind of like how we're not going to see Gem and the Holograms because...
What?
It's 1 week in, and there's only one showtime for it now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, fuck! Now we can't even see if we wanted to!
Alright.
It did that badly. It was out in theaters for 1 week, and it's already almost gone.
Nice. Alright, next preview.
We got Hunger Games.
Yeah, Hunger Games. Okay. I have not... So I saw the first two movies. I have not seen Mockingjay Part 1.
It's okay.
I am getting... So, if you haven't read the books, obviously, spoilers, but does Prim die?
Which one was Prim?
Her sister.
Not yet.
Okay.
She may die in the second one.
Well, in the books, she dies in the third book.
Well, this is technically the second part of the third book.
Exactly. So. I really, really wanted that to be the end of the first part of Mockingjay. She should be like, hey, they're about to be victorious, and boom! Sister's dead. Credits.
No, the first one ended with PETA being all crazy and shit. And
oh. God, that's like 6 chapters in. Whatever. All right.
I just know they're still trying to sell me on Liam Hemsworth. It's like, it's not fucking working. I'm not gonna like him. You can't make me. Stop trying. Fuck's sake. He's like done nothing for 2 movies. Now you're trying to convince him he's a fucking hero? Fuck you. I'm sorry. I have no compassion for Liam Hemsworth. What is this man doing?
I don't know. There's a car out here that's driving weird.
Anywho. Okay, whatever.
All right.
But yeah, like Liam Liam's Hemsworth character drives me crazy because they keep trying to sell him as like some kind of big love interest when he's done fucking nothing for almost 3 movies. So I'm like, why are you here? We don't need you. Stop trying to convince me you're necessary for the plot.
So we had 2 teenage dystopian movies in a row. I was disappointed they didn't make the third one for the next Maze Runner movie.
I'd be surprised they got a trailer for that already. That movie
I'd be surprised as well, but I really wanted to go for the hat trick, you know?
No, instead we got the Michael Bay movie handling a sensitive political matter with about the political subtlety of a jackhammer.
As Michael Bay does.
At an ice lake.
Yep.
So... What's some lines on the trailer? Are you willing to die for your country? I'm willing to go right now. So it's Michael Bay sucking the dick of American patriotism like he does in every fucking movie he does.
This movie, it's not going to be great, but it's going to make a lot of money. Congrats, Michael Bay.
Why can't he let someone else direct the Transformer movies? I want one that's at least a little different.
Well, sure, we'll get the director from Jim and the Holograms.
At least it would be different. It'd be about the Transformers making a pop band.
It's just the trailer opens up. You got the touch!
It'd be like, just fucking Optimus Prime.
Yeah, exactly.
You got the touch. I can't do Optimus Prime. It's not one of mine. It comes too much like Sean Connery.
All right. God, that'd be a great Optimus Prime.
Hello there. Megatron, I've come to destroy you. For there can be only one.
I can't think of an epic enough voice to counter as Megatron, so instead I'm just going to go with Gilbert Gottfried. Oh, you stupid Autobots!
Flack! Optimus Prime! I need the cube!
Oh my god. Alright, so maybe we'll let Michael Bay keep going.
No way, dude. Our version of Transformers would be way better.
Can we tie in Vin Diesel?
Chris Rock plays Bumblebee.
Oh my god.
Alright, so we got Krampus.
Krampus. Alright, every preview I've seen of this, I really can't tell. I feel like this might be our next installment of, like, horror comedy.
I think it is a horror comedy. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what Grant's told me anyway.
Yeah, like, it definitely... It feels like it's lining up to be one of these terrible Christmas family comedy movies with then this, you know, horrifying horror edition of, yeah, the myth of Krampus.
If it's not voiced by John Goodman, I'm going to be really disappointed.
This is why they don't let us pick who voices it.
No, dude, he was evil robot Santa Claus Futurama. He needs to be Krampus.
Unless Krampus is defeated by evil robot Santa Claus.
Yes! This is why we review movies. We don't make movies. I would love it if it just evil robot Santa Claus pops in this perfectly serious movie and goes, "Be careful, Earth. I'm dreaming of a red Christmas." Before someone corrects me, it's not a line John Goodman does in an episode, but it is in a future episode where it has evil Santa Claus in it. So I'm counting it.
Excellent. So, just gonna throw this out there right now. Universal, Paramount, Lionsgate, any other production studio, throw us bids your way. Yeah, throw bids our way. Lock us in a room with a camera, and if anyone pitches an idea to you that we also come up with, you know not to do it. Think of all the money you could save by paying each of us.
Fuck, we could do $20 an idea. We'd be millionaires by the time it was over. Dude. Adam Sandler as an evil robot Santa Claus. Except we go, fuck. Call Adam Sandler, we gotta cancel the project.
There's just rules on the wall that they start posting, and one of them is any idea that starts with Adam Sandler doesn't count.
That was the one silver line when I saw the Ridiculous 6 trailer. He goes, I don't have to see it. I don't have to see it because it's only on Netflix. It's not coming to theaters. I was happy.
So how many followers do we need to get to on this YouTube channel to make you see it?
A bitch loads of commissions on the Patreon. I need, like, someone pitching $5 on the Patreon. I'll probably do it. I'm a whore.
All right, glad we established that.
It was established in the Goosebumps review.
Yes. All right, next.
Point Break. Can't wait.
Point Break. Oh my god.
It's
the remake that didn't need to be remade.
I think I made the joke last time I got the Point Break trailer. It's like, hey, you know this really kind of goofy movie that had Dr. Cox and Keanu Reeves in it? Let's give it the Christopher Nolan treatment.
Right.
What could possibly go wrong?
This is the first trailer I've seen for it where there was actual surfing involved.
Yeah, me too.
So that was actually comforting to me. I really thought they were going to remake a surfing movie with no surfing. And I was going to be like, why?
No, instead we have a Extreme Excellence movie that takes itself way too fucking seriously.
Yes.
And it looks kind of amazing.
I'm still gonna see it like that.
I am gonna be first in line.
Oh my god, those action sequences look awesome.
I'm like, this is gonna be a train wreck. I want to see this so fucking badly.
Right? Okay.
I want to see this like just you and me like, and maybe even Grant getting there too, and we'll like Mystery Science Theater the shit out of this movie. Although Grant does not want to go see this, he does not share my optimism.
See, we just need to create a bunch of like ridiculous extreme sports to do in our own clips afterwards.
Dude,
like,
we're all lazy as fuck.
I know, but we get those stupid, like, those, you stand on the stupid 2 small wheels.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's the thing I step on and it crushes. Like we just get on one of those and start wheeling towards a loop at a mini golf course. And then just cut away.
We gotta do it with, like, goggles and one of those hats.
One of us gets a unicycle and just face plants.
All right, last trailer because I gotta eat. Yes. Then we got The Boy, which you do not want to go see.
No, I'm not a big horror movie fan, and creepy dolls do not make it better.
See, the sad thing is we just saw Goosebumps last week. That also had the talking dummy, who is the main villain of the movie.
Really? All right.
Yeah. So all I could think of is I saw the little doll there that the girl from The Walking Dead is annoyed with, naturally, because I would be too, is, who are you calling dummy, dummy? You know. Oh, that shit! I can just hear Jack Black as the dummy's voice in my head the entire trailer,
exactly,
which kind of made it better.
Yep.
I don't know. The movie doesn't look very good either way. So, yeah, Last Witch Hunter. Any thoughts? Last thoughts?
I've really enjoyed it. I will buy this movie when it comes out on DVD and Blu-ray, and I may even drag friends and go see it a second time. I'm
not trying to go that far, but
I don't think it's like, is it a life-changing, win all the awards movie? No. But would it win awards from me? Yes.
Fair enough. I was like, this is a movie I'm going to go out of my way to go see again, but if I'm drunk one night and, you know, it's on Netflix or it's on TV, I'll probably watch it.
Right?
It's like, you know, I had a good time watching that movie.
He said, well,
I bet I like it more drunk.
When I introduce friends to tabletop gaming, I always come up with a list of books or movies or things that'll help inspire how to play characters. This is getting added to that list.
Nice.
This is a great example of how to play a type of character.
What other movies are on the list?
Actually, Van Helsing is a fun reference as well. It's just being terrible, but a lot of fun.
Just the Dracula in that movie.
Bulletproof Monk.
Oh my god, I forgot about that movie. I saw that when I was a kid on an airplane, man.
I will still, anytime I'm checking channels, looking at what's on TV, if I come across the Bulletproof Monk, I don't care how far in it is, I watch the rest of it.
I don't even know why I still remember that movie.
Oh, it's great, man. So, but yeah, so I have these movies and books and things.
No love for the actual Dungeons and Dragons movie?
No love for the actual.
Oh, come on, Jeremy Irons.
Sorry, man. I just
great life.
Gamers, however,
the Geralt Butler one.
No. There's a couple of indie-made films, Gamers, and then Gamers 2: Darkness Rising.
Love Darkness Rising. I've seen that one.
And yes, that's the sequel.
Hide behind the bodies of me.
Yeah, hide behind the pile of dead bards. I will absolutely recommend to any new player who I am not running the game for, I will have them sit down and watch Gamers, much to the ire of any other DM.
It's like, come on, man.
Exactly.
Have a little self-respect.
The character looks like me, but a sexy woman. And they're like, so it looks nothing like you, Wes. Like,
I guess it depends what you're into. You're into, like, larger women with handlebar mustaches, maybe. Because, that's the way you get beaver.
So,
that was your quote, dude.
Yeah, next movie.
I tell everyone that story.
Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.
That was like the one time I caught you in something. It was kind of great.
Oh, no, of course. It was a great line.
So, yeah, we're going to see Bridge of Spies in like 15 minutes. And then after that, we're going to review Steve Jobs. So we got a couple actual legitimate good movies after this. And then if we have time, we'll try to see if we got like Bridge of Casbah this weekend. But it's my birthday tomorrow, so I'm not doing shit.
Nice.
So I'm not working, so sorry guys. I'll upload a video, but I'm not seeing any shit on movies. But what comes out next week? Oh, fuck.
Oh, God, yes, Spectre.
Is that next week? I think it's the 13th.
November 6th.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, that comes out today.
Oh! I have no idea what comes out today.
Okay, I got Rotten Tomatoes, but we gotta see...
Some kind of horror movie.
We gotta see Scout's Guide to Zombie Apocalypse.
Oh, man.
Which I didn't want to go see, but the trailer is goddamn everywhere. It's like, fuck, I have to go see it now. Fuck. Fuck, I don't want to fucking see fucking Scout's a fucking zombie apocalypse. You see, I keep saying this goddamn trailer on Hulu. It's pissing me off. It's like...
Movie of the year.
That's when I'm gonna freak out and just lose my shit of it. It's like, I want to go see Last Witch Hunter again. Fuck me. Why is this, why is Last Witch Hunter have a lower percentage than fucking Scout's Guide to fucking zombie fucking apocalypse? Fuck.
I'm just gonna live tweet watching The Last Witch Hunter while he's in there having to watch Scout's Guide. It's gonna be great. You guys are gonna be amazed. It's gonna be like, oh man, Vin Diesel just stabbed the witch. Oh man, I'm being escorted from the theater. Oh man, I think this is the part where this happened. I have no reference anymore.
And then we got Burnt, and we got Our Brand is Christ. It's only like one of those movies. I don't need to see all three. So yeah, that's it. We'll be back tomorrow by the time we upload this. So thank you guys for watching. See y'all next time.